Let's talk about these Chinese manufacturers spilling all the tea because there are some business lessons in what's happening right now. My name is Prudence, and I'm a financial analyst for small businesses and solopreneurs. My job is to make sure that everybody has enough money to live the life that they want while they are using their skills to build a business where they are actually producing a product. That's all I want. Everybody to live good and happy. So apparently on TikTok, this is where all of these Chinese manufacturers are airing out all the tea. They're sharing all the details about how these manufacturers are making $2 bags and then selling them for $2,000. Apparently, that's a thing, right? Or they may even sell the bags, deliver them to, let's say, Italy or someplace like that. And then in Italy, they install a zipper. And now the bag says made in Italy, but actually, most of the manufacturing took place in China in order for the bag to say made in Italy to end up in your hands for 2,000, 4,000, whatever the price is, right? Clearly, what they're selling is not a $2 bag. They're selling a little bit more than that. So let's get into it. The thing that is often not talked about is that these brands are not selling, and I use bags, but it really could be anything, but let's say bags, right? Because if it's just a function of the bag, you can buy a bag at the dollar store, you can buy a bag at Ross, Marshalls, TJ Maxx, or you can go buy a luxury bag that you like that represents something. What they're really selling is the storytelling. What they're really selling is the experience. What they're really selling is something else around the bag that has been marketed to give you a feeling. And so that is a thing that we all have bought into in some way, form, or fashion. Everybody has a different budget for where they buy into that, but all of us have bought into that. Now, if you're a business owner, you know that there is the power of perceived value. It's not just that you buy a thing for $2 and sell it back for $5 and now you've made a $3 profit. That's really not how business goes. There's much more to that. There's overhead costs that show up. There are costs for your actual labor in creating the design. There's also your emotional labor in just being in business. And all of that matters. And all of that actually has something to do with how the product gets from wherever it's made to however it gets into the hands of the final consumer. These brands have mastered, and by mastered, I really mean mastered with a capital Mastered, mastered the art of storytelling, and they have figured out how to do it in a profitable way. The question for you as a business owner is, how can you do the same with the product that you're offering? How can you master the branding around your product or service that you're selling? Your price should never be just about what it costs to make the product. Your price has to be around much more than that. The hours it took to learn your craft, the strategy behind your brand, the emotional labor of showing up every day. And listen, if you're in business, you know there's emotional labor of showing up every day. The risk that you took for not taking a paycheck, the marketing, the admin, the packaging, the taxes. Listen, the taxes, there's a lot of those, and everything in between. Because running a business isn't just about buying something and then marking the price up, buying something for $10 and then marking it up for $20. It's customer service. It's building trust. It's doing your books. It's late nights. It's vision. This is your reminder that you're allowed to profit. You're allowed to price for sustainability. You're allowed to be the luxury. If you're having trouble with your pricing, if you would like to talk about how to price your product, how to price your service for profitability, if you would like to talk about how to look at what's happening with your business and how to make that make sense, please reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to help you. Masteryourmint.com, schedule that clarity call. Let's get to chatting and let me show you how to do this. You can do it too.